Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Mystic Bunny Burrow, and today we are going to do prediction for the month of February 2023. This zodiac prediction will be based on tarot prediction and oracle messages and also our zodiac predictions. Now we will be picking 3 zodiac cards out of our 12 card deck, and these zodiac cards will be the zodiac signs I will be predicting on. So let us first, here, as you can see, we have Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Okay, we have every 12 card here, and we will be picking out 3 cards for prediction. What is going to come in the next month, how we will be tackling that issue, and what are the obstacles we will be facing, and what all are the happy things that are going to happen the next month in February. We will be predicting that. Now let me pick 3 cards. Okay, we have 3 cards here, and these are the 3 cards I will be predicting on: Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius. Okay, let me arrange them. Leo, Virgo and Sagittarius. Alright, so before predicting about them, before picking out the tarot cards and the oracle cards, let me first pick out the house cards. We have 12 houses according to 12 zodiacs, and Leo has house 6, Virgo has house 12, Sagittarius has house 1. Okay, we will arrange them neatly after a while. Okay, before that I have to pick out cards. So here are the elemental cards, and let me shuffle them because we have to pick out one elemental card for each of them. I will be arranging them like this so that you can clearly see what cards are going where. Leo has the water element, Virgo is based on fire element this February, and Sagittarius has air element this February. Now let me pick another deck. These cards are important because they are going to predict more accurately. Like you can see, Leo has conjunction, Virgo has trine, and Sagittarius has sextile. This will be telling me the combinations and the messages that are very important for our zodiac for the next month of February. These are the signs that are also important, like cardinal, mutable and fixed. Now the last remaining thing that we need to know is the planets that is involved. Okay, so let me see what planet we have here. Leo has Venus, Virgo has the Sun. Okay, and Sagittarius has Uranus. All cards are pretty nice and they will be giving us the message that we want, but this is only the message according to planetary movements and planetary revolvement, but we also need to have the message. Okay, let me first divide the tarot cards because this is important. These are already shuffled pretty well. Okay, so I will just picking out one card for each of them. I won't be showing what card this is. This is the prediction card which will help us predict the month of February. Okay, now this is the message from the universe. This is also, I'm not going to show you first. We will be seeing this after predicting our tarot card, because this message, and this is the message from the spirits, the deities. Okay, and this message will be helping us further predict, like further help us out with the prediction of our tarot card. Okay, so we will go with Leo first. So Leo are self-confident, loyal and creative people. For them we have house 6. Now house 6 will be helping us out with what is going to come in February. Like, this is the message that we will have to remember. Okay, now the element that will most probably, will be the most active in them while they are going through their month of February is probably water element. This will be affecting them, how they communicate, how they work, and how they solve their issues and problems. Okay, now this is the angle of conjunction. So this is like a bonding element which is going to further broaden how they will be working out in the month of February. And they have the element of cardinal, okay, and the planet of Venus, which is most effective for them in the month of February. So we have all of them, and before we start, I will probably need to tell you that this is just a general prediction, and this is not something which you will have to note down and follow step by step. This is just a message and just notable outcome of my prediction, and like, this is something that you will have to keep in mind, but this is not your main basic path that you will have to follow anyhow. Okay, I don't know okay, I will just start with it. I just wanted to tell everyone that this is not something fixed. This is just a thought process, an outcome, a different outcome, which you can avoid, which may not come, which may come. Okay, so just listen to it and watch out for it. This is probably a good message for you, so that you are well aware of everything which is possible in the month of February. Okay, so Leo are self-confident, loyal and creative people. For them we have the house 6 card, which is establishing a foundation, like health, daily life and practical details should be always taken care of. By practical detail I mean that several times you have certain goals and dreams that you are expected to follow, that you probably note it down in your notebook and think of. Okay, these are just ideas and dreams that you have accumulated for your future goal and maybe for what you think. Okay, so those are just your thought process, you brainstorming about ideas and maybe your dreams. Okay, but you need to be flexible. You need to focus on the practical details of what you are going through, what you are doing. Okay, even if you are making an investment or maybe your career or your love life, you need to also focus on the practical details of life, like what is actually the reality you will be facing before you make a decision. So please focus on that. Be a little bit more practical in your decision making. Now, this is also telling us that you need to establish a foundation. So maybe in the month of February, you will go through certain obstacles or decision makings that will uh, that will hold you back, or maybe that will lead you over to a new kind of development. But you need to have a solid foundation before you take the next step. Now, when it comes to health and your daily life, you need to also take care of that, because health is wealth. We all know that. And your daily life is something which you cannot ignore. So, you will have to focus on all aspects. And this card is probably very fitting for Leo, because they are also very creative people, on the creative side, and they probably need to be more practical in life and establish a foundation. Okay, so I am seeing that we have a water element. Now, water element is often said to relate to emotions, okay, instinct, compassion, spirituality. And this card is telling me that your month of February will probably be filled with fluidity of emotions. You will be more compassionate. You will depend on your instinct. Okay, maybe that is why we have the house 6 card, which is telling us that we need to be more focused on the practical details as well. Because if you are more focused on your emotions, on your instinct, maybe there will be a time when you will make a decision which is not exactly very practical for you or rational. So yeah, you need to focus on that. And water element is not a bad thing. It is just telling me that maybe things will progress more on the emotional aspect of your life. Now we have the conjunction card. The conjunction card is a union, merging and coming together card. Okay, so as I can see, you also need to focus on daily life. So maybe something will happen which needs merging, coming together, or a union. And this is probably a very good card, positive card. And this will be depending on your emotions. So in the emotion section, maybe this is more probably related to family, or your relationship, or maybe this is more about spiritual growth, maybe decision making towards your target or goal. And if you are a student, then maybe this is probably you facing something which will move you spiritually, or maybe you are deciding on a goal, so take care of that. Now we have the cardinal card, which is more of a instigation card. This is talking about what you need to take care of, what you need to feel when you are facing your obstacles or your decision or future. Okay, so you need to instigate, you need to be brave. And this is more of a pioneering spirit. Okay, so you need to be more you need to be more uh, brave in whatever you do. Okay, you need to follow it through, you need to capture it. Okay, you need to instigate what you are doing. Things are not going to come to you as you have wished. Maybe you need to struggle and you need to push yourself together so that you can hurry up and catch up with it. Okay, so it's like you need to take the initiative. Okay, you need to take the initiative. Okay, things aren't going to come to you like maybe you would have expected, but you need to take the initiation. So this is the Zodiac card which I am reading. Okay, this is mostly an oracle and tarot mix, because this is also telling me the prediction, some part of it, and this is also mostly a message from the Zodiac. Okay, now the planetary card is Venus, which is more of a feminine energy card. Okay, so I can probably attach it to the water element, because water element is mostly based on emotions, and feminine energy is also mostly based on emotional card. So Venus is all about giving and receiving love, finding value, and you know see the beauty which is inside of something. So this is probably related to love and relationship card, like family, friends, or or love. So this is all about giving and receiving love. If you are receiving love from someone, if you are receiving their support, then you should also give them the same. Okay, you need to find the value of things. Okay, maybe you have a goal, a business instinct, or maybe you are a student and you are probably making good friends and making good academic progress. But like, you need to see the value of things, and you need to see the beauty in it. Don't be always pessimistic about it. You need to be more optimistic. Okay, so this is the card of feminine strength, and even if you are a male, it doesn't matter, because this card is telling me that you need to believe in yourself. Okay, now we will take a look at the tarot section. The tarot section, which is the reverse of Nine of Swords. Now let me talk about it. Okay, now whenever someone sees the reverse card, they always believe it to be a negative card, but I don't think so. Often the reverse cards are also good cards, and they are telling us something. This predictive card is not something that is really going to happen 100%. Okay, this is something that which might happen. Okay, this is just a message. You don't really need to get frightened by whatever I'm going to predict. Okay, so this is the card which is Nine of Swords reverse card. Okay, and this card is about light at the end of the tunnel, like finding the light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you have struggled with something, and in the month of February you are going to find the conclusion, the result that you have been looking for. This is a card of recovery, of improving something, improving yourself maybe, or your job, and this is letting go of negativity and stress. Okay, you are learning to cope, you are facing life, you are opening up, you are accepting help from someone maybe. I can see that there is remorse, guilt. Okay, there is shame. Maybe maybe it is not you who is feeling the remorse, guilt, or shame. Maybe someone else is feeling that, but you are getting targeted by it because of scandal, or maybe some malicious gossip. You might be facing some night terror. Maybe you are instinctively feeling insecure. Okay, but I don't see that there is much about it, but this is obviously leading to certain kind of collapse of something. Maybe your goal, your business collapses, or maybe you are feeling that some belief in you has collapsed. Okay, you are facing some breakdown maybe, or hallucinations about something. You are giving up, you are depressed. But yes, that is something which is the shadow of this card. Maybe not anything bad will happen to you, but on the extreme, there may be breakdown, hallucination, depression, or maybe your problems would escalate. But and you may be feeling self-pity or loathing about something. But this is just the more extreme of this card. Maybe this won't happen, but I am just saying that you don't need to focus on it. You cannot escalate your pessimistic thoughts. Like the Venus said, you need to see the beauty of things, you need to find the value, and like I'm saying, you need to believe that there is something going on emotionally. So you need to establish a foundation. You need to be focused on the practical details. Okay, there is a union, merging, coming together, so you need to be brave about it. So this is what I'm seeing in a general context. Okay, Now, when it comes to love and relationship, if you are in a relationship, the Nine of Swords reverse can indicate that if there has been deception in the relationship about something, maybe your partner or you are hiding something, that would probably come to light. So if you have been caught doing something bad, or if you have certain issues, then that would come to light, and that will probably lead to some regret or maybe shame. If you have any suspicion about your partner, or maybe your partner is suspicious about you, then this card signifies that your fears, whatever you fear, would be confirmed if if it is going to happen. If there is nothing negative about anything, like if everything is fine, then you don't need to worry. But if you know that something is not right in a relationship, then probably whatever the bad thing is, or whatever the issue is, that will be coming to light. Okay, it won't probably be bad, but maybe there is some miscommunication between you and your partner, so that is going to come to light. However, there is like release associated with this card. Okay, this is a minor arcana card, so this is probably some sort of issue which you can face. Okay, this is not something too big of a deal. You can face whatever is going to come. Okay, since this is a minor arcana card, and you can probably move on. Okay, but you need to be brave about it. As I keep saying, you need to be more flexible, you need to be more practical. Okay, you need to see the positivity in everything. Now, uh, again, if not relating to deception, this card may relate to you or your partner having some mental anxiety issues. Maybe they will either improve, like bringing light into the relationship, or maybe it can cause further upheaval if you are not working it out. Okay, so I think that this is probably something related to your emotions. Okay, but if as the Venus card said, you need to give and receive love. You need to let go of whatever bad it is, whatever bad thing is coming. And okay, so if you are single, then this card can indicate that you are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel after a short period of despair. You are finally starting to let go of the feeling of remorse, guilt, or regret, whatever you have related your past relationship with. Okay, maybe something unhappy happened with your past, and you will probably move forward. Okay, uh, you can't change the past, so there is no, like, you don't need to focus too much on the past. You just need to move forward, keep moving forward, and you need to see the beauty of life. If you need to move forward, maybe that will help you out. Okay, take some time off to give yourself some relaxation. And this is if you have any potential suitors, then they will probably come to you. I think so. Now, if we are talking about the money and career aspect, this card is suggests that the stress and burdens of your work either get better or worsen. Okay, you may have found a way to release your worries and like realize that your career is not as bad as you thought. Or you may have lost your job or business, or you may have collapsed or suffered a breakdown because of the stress. It is two sides of a coin with this reverse card. So the like so as we saw in the supporting cards, you just need to keep moving forward, establish a foundation, and see through the practical details, and you can get through it. Okay, this is not too big of a deal, you can get over it. There is hope, there is light. You just need to see the real value of things. You just need to focus. So please relax, be brave, and take the initiative to overcome your obstacle. Okay, and when it comes to finances, there might be some worries over the past finances or financial experience, or you may be overwhelmed with the difficulties that you're facing in finance. So in the month of February, I think you should probably seek some financial help from a senior, or maybe you need to be wary of investments. Okay, don't make risky investments, and you need to focus on saving whatever you have, because if there is a problem or an obstacle which is coming, then you can probably tackle it, and you don't need to take help from others if you are self dependent. So take the initiative to save your profits with you. Okay, and if you don't see profit in the upcoming month, then the next month will be better for you. When it comes to health, this card is representing overcoming some difficulty or depression or anxiety. Okay, if you had any issues with life or health, then this card is showing me that if you are not really focused on it, if you are not prepared for it, then you may face some further difficulties. So please be focused on your health. As House 6 card said, you need to focus on the health and daily life. So this card is also suggesting that you need to take care of your health. So please make up a schedule which is going to help you out. Sleep on time, wake on time, and probably do some exercises, eat healthy, and please keep your body safe from any harm that may be coming. And this is related to hormonal issues, or imbalance of some nutrients maybe. So take care of the minute details of your body, because your body is what is keeping you going and it is very important to take a look at it. Okay, now the next card, this is the message. We probably have the zodiac message and we have the prediction. Now we are taking a look at the message from our deities and gods. So we have prana, which is the reverse card. This is mostly about flexibility and intuition. So if it is coming in reverse, then this probably means that you are facing difficulties in your health, so you need to focus on that. Okay, now I got 3 health cards. Okay, so please take care of your health, because I am seeing that if you are not focusing on your health, if you are not taking care of your health, then maybe you will probably face some emotional issues which can be related to anxiety, depression, and such. Okay, or maybe some hormonal imbalance sort of, or anything like that. Okay, maybe. And this card is also telling me that you just need to take a deep breathe. Okay, prana is all about exercising, minding your emotional matters, your spiritual growth. So you need to take care of your spiritual growth, your emotions, and for that you need to practice some deep breathing techniques, and it will probably help you out. Generally, we also have deity and spirit cards in this deck, but when I got this deck card, which is more of a yogic deck card, we got prana, which is mostly related to your spiritual and emotional growth. So I think it is all related, as you can see. The next card is the Seas of Mintaka. Now, the Seas of Mintaka is like seeing potential, or bringing some light to your unconsciousness. So this is telling me that you will have a clear direction, you will have potential, you have the possibility, because Leos are very self-confident because they have the potential for it. Okay, and I see that you have the potential, you have the possibility, you can see things through, because as you can see, we can this is the ocean, and it is a very clear ocean bed. So this is probably the ability to see things very clearly. You have a positive outcome, but you must be in harmony. Okay, uh, you must contemplate what is going to come, and if you are feeling nervous, then that is just a part of the journey. Bring light to the things that you are currently unaware of by deeply studying yourself. Okay, deeply study yourself and the things which you have going on, and everything will be fine. Okay, you are safe, you don't have to worry about anything. Okay, even if there are health issues, then they are not too extreme, but just take care of everything, keep everything in balance, and everything will be better with time. You will see that. You just need to see the positivity in everything that you are facing. Okay, so that is it for Leo. This is probably very long. Okay, so please subscribe, share, and like the video, and place your comments. Okay, I would like to know what you think about this reading. So yeah, I probably need the subscribers, and those who subscribed earlier, thank you very much for your subscribe. Okay, bye bye. Alright, so the next deck is our Virgo deck. We have the card of House 12, Element of Fire, the Angle of Trine, the Mutability card, the Planet, which is the Sun. Now, and our prediction card and the message cards, we will take a look after a while. First of all, Virgos are people with integrity, with like beliefs of reverence, and they often focus on giving out, providing services, providing people with comfort. They are the provider. Okay, so Virgo are contemplative people, and for them everything is very curious. They're intelligent folks. Now, when it comes to our month of February, these are the zodiac cards which we'll be reading first before going to the tarot and the message card. Okay, so the zodiac card is giving me a message that in the month of February, Virgo will be facing house 12, which is they would be more focused on spirituality, or maybe they would need to focus on spirituality to transcend, to change. Okay, and they will be getting their karma. Maybe if they have done good things in life, good thing is coming. If they have done something bad, then there will be karma for the bad things. But yeah, don't mind that. There is healing, and there is sacrificial service. Sacrificial service just means that whatever is going to come in the month of February, it is like you sacrificing something in order to achieve something. So whatever you are sacrificing can be related to your service, maybe your goals, your targets. Maybe you're letting go of some goal or target, and that will be helping you out with your service. Okay, now I see that you are focusing on spirituality. Now I think which is better, because spiritual growth is also needed. Spiritual growth is all about growing mentally and physically, growing your soul, growing your strength, your inner strength, and that will probably help you transcend. Transcend just means that whatever situation you are in currently, you will be getting over it, and you are transforming, changing to something else. Okay, now that something else can be a good thing for you, but can also be a bad thing. But transcending always means something good, so we are taking it in a positive aspect. Now, the fire element is all about being confident, optimistic, passionate, brave. So I'm seeing that in the month of February, when you will be facing your obstacles or maybe your target, your goals, your emotions are telling me that you will be full of confidence, you will need to be optimistic, you will need to be passionate, and you will probably feel much more braver than you usually do. And that is very good because I am seeing spiritual growth here, okay? I am seeing healing, I am seeing karma returning back to you, and if there is a fire element, then you will be more passionate, you will be more brave, and things are looking up in the month of February. Okay, now we have the trine angle. Trine angle is an angelic support. Okay, so you will probably feel that you are supported by some angelic power, and as we can see, there is also spirituality here in house 12. I can see passion and optimism and confidence in fire element. So when trine is telling me that you will be getting angelic support, I think that is a probability because you are focusing more on a spiritual growth, and the spirits are probably helping you out. Now I know that most of you don't believe in angelic and spiritual support, but this world has so many things that I think that it is not wrong to say that you will find some sort of support, and that support can come from anyone. Okay, now there is harmony and a perfect flow, so I'm seeing that things are in harmony here. Okay, you are feeling balanced, you are finding the perfect flow of things, and there is no stopping you because this is what I'm seeing here. And fire element is uh, the opposite of water element. Now if water element is more of an emotional growth, instinctive growth, then fire element is more about practical growth, confidence, optimism. And like fire is always more powerful when it is just let loose, and this is what I'm seeing here. But yeah, keep everything in balance because fire is very fickle and it can spread everywhere. So please keep hold of your target, be in balance. Okay, now I'm seeing that the mutable card is telling me to surrender. So Virgos have probably Virgo, they will need to surrender to something, maybe what is going to come in future, maybe their situation, and there's fluidity. So fire is also a very fluid kind of emotion. Okay, and I'm seeing that there is welcoming change. So something will happen in the month of February which you will probably need to surrender to. Okay, don't fight against it. Whatever change is coming that is leading to a more better growth, you will heal, you will transcend. Okay, and this is welcoming the change. So whatever thing you are changing into, whatever the situation is changing into, you will find it welcoming. Okay, you will find it that you needed that change to happen for you to grow. So this is probably it, and all these cards are relating very well, and I am seeing a perfect flow in it. Now the sun and fire, they are kind of corresponding to each other. Like in the previous one we saw in Leo, there was water element and Venus which were also corresponding. So for Virgo we have fire and the sun, and you can see the correspondence in these elements. Sun is also full of self-expression and embodying the truth, but sun is something which is a gravitational force which is keeping all the planets in motion. So the sun is a very huge like target. Okay, this is talking about embodying the truth. You need to embody the truth, you need to focus on being true to yourself. Okay, Don't always think about lying your way out or always focus on the negative things. I am seeing that you need to express yourself better, and you will need to focus on the truth of things. And the sun is telling me that positivity is coming. The sun is all about positivity. So I think all your cards are pretty positive cards for Virgo, and this is telling me that there will be a change that will be coming in the month of February. This change will heal you. This change is very welcomed. You will need to surrender to this change, and there will be a much better flow if you express yourself better, if you lean yourself towards the truth, and if you are confident, brave, and compassionate, then this is it for you. Okay, now we will take a look at our tarot card, and we have the Justice card. This is a major arcana card, Justice card. So unlike the minor cards, major arcana cards are more of a big involvement in your life. So in the month of February, something will happen which will be more of a positivity to you. Justice card is also related to karma. Okay, this is a karmic justice. If you have done something bad, bad things will probably come your way. Okay, you will need to get over it. Okay, because not everyone is bad, and whatever they have done, they will get over it, and you just need to start healing. You need to be a better person, unlike before. If you were not if you're not if you did something wrong, then you need to probably do the right things from now on. Okay, justice is all about um, getting your justice. So if I'm seeing a karmic justice, like in house 12 we saw there is a karma written on it, so this is probably you getting your karma. Okay, if you have done good things in life, if you're a good person and you always think positive, you care about others, then this is probably you getting benefit of all the karmas that you have done until now. So this is a good thing. A good thing is coming your way. Okay, I am thinking that most people will probably think that karmic justice is not that good of a reading or prediction, but let me tell you that karma is something that I have seen. Okay, karma is there. If you have done something bad, then bad things do happen to you. Okay, if not in this life, then in the next life. But I believe that if you are a good person, if you do positive things, if you help other out, then you collect a lot of good points to yourself, you collect good karma. And I think this is what it is, karmic justice all about. Okay, this is all about you getting back the consequences. Okay, if you did something, whatever it was, okay, your actions will give back a consequence. Okay, will give back the conclusion. There will be consequences to whatever you do. So this is the card which is telling me that whatever you have done until now, there might be a consequence of it. Okay, so if you are in legal dispute, or if you are if you are facing something which is regarding law or integrity reason, okay, so you will find out that things are looking up for you. Things will be much better in the month of February. This card is all about truth, honesty, and the cause and effect card. Okay, so maybe this is something which will teach you a lesson. So in the month of February, you are probably seeing something which is good for you, and you are probably seeing something which is the consequence of what you had done previously. Okay, it can be like if you invested in a business, or you picked up a target for your future academic performance, or you picked up something, you're like a goal or target, and you did something for that purpose, then you will be getting the fruit for your hard work. Okay, in the upcoming month, and you will see some kind of momentum for what you have done until now. Okay, maybe if you were working on a very heavy project, so in the upcoming month you will receive some fruit of that project. Okay, this is all justice is about in a general context. Now when it comes to love and relationship, um, if you are single, then this card can indicate that you will be in a relationship with a person in the legal industry, maybe, or it is the card that corresponds to Libra. So maybe a Libra may be coming to your life. I can't think of anything else when it comes to that. Okay, but if you have treated others with integrity and kindness and not being treated well in return, then this is a justice card that is indicating that this imbalance is about to finish. Okay, you are going to be more in balance of your life in the upcoming month. Okay, and it is signifying that you will probably receive the justice that you want. Okay, and this justice can be in anything. Maybe your partner didn't believe you previously, or maybe you were in a bad situation before, so you will get justice for that. Okay, and there will be consequences of whatever action you will be taking, so be careful there. You just need to be confident, you need to be brave. Okay, you need to heal, you need to welcome the change. Okay, and things will be in perfect flow if you do that. Now you need to be truthful to yourself and your partner if you're in a relationship, that is. And if you're in a relationship, this can be both a good or bad omen, but like we will mostly be going by the belief that something good will be happening if you are honest, if you are working with integrity in your relationship, then you will receive the reward from it. Okay, however, if either of your partner, or maybe you were not like if you cheated or were dishonest, if you and your partner were not honest in a relationship, or if there was a miscommunication, then this card is telling me that you will need to, uh, have a better outlook in the next month, because if you make further bad decisions and you are not contemplating about relationship, if you are not looking into yourself and you are not truthful about what you are seeing, if you are just disillusioning yourself that things are going to be okay, then that's not going to happen. If you have done something bad, or if you are not really properly working in your relationship, okay, if you are not really communicating in your relationship, then you will probably will be facing some issues. Okay, so be brave, be positive, and you will probably get a much better outcome. Okay, you need to be truthful about the things that you see about your partner as well. So that is it about love and relationship. When it comes to money and career, the justice card is telling me that you need to pay attention to balancing your work and personal life. Okay, you need to heal, you need to have some spiritual growth. Okay, and don't forget to take adequate time out for yourself. Career is important, I know that. We all need to be able to financially support ourselves, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like, you need to have an ambition, but at the same time consider how the people who are not fulfilled think. Okay, like, if people get ill, they always think that maybe I needed to focus on my health. If they face some familial issues, then they probably think that maybe I it would have been better if I spent some time with my family members, if I was good to my mother, good to my father, or maybe if I had some better relationship with my friends. So that is what people often think when they are down or when they face some issues. Okay, so you need to keep everything in balance for your life to have a perfect flow. You need to be in harmony with yourself, your relationship, your career, and that is what is going to help you out further in developing according to your ambition. Okay, if nothing is in balance and you are too much of a career oriented person, then you will probably like the fire in you will probably like burn you out. Your compassion needs to be in balance. Okay, so and like when it comes to finances, this is justice card is just a reminder that you will have to behave with integrity. Okay, you cannot do something fraudulent and be happy with it, because you will receive your karma, you will receive your justice. Okay, so the business will be rewarding if you are truthful to it, and please don't go on gambling or making unnecessary risky investments. Okay, but yeah, if you did make some investment, then you'll probably be receiving the fruit of it in the month of February. Now, okay, we also have the health section. Now, if you have health issues, then justice can indicate that you're out of balance, which is contributing to your health issues. It also causes like it also is a caution against overindulgence in any area of your life. Like, try to keep everything in moderation. Okay, now when it comes to our message card, the spiritual message is a portal card. Now, a portal card, like you can see, a girl is moving towards the archway, the gateway. This is more of a doors are opening to you and you are deciding for the reward. This is a wild card. Okay, this is like doors are opening to you, you are making your decisions, and the reward to those who know the right way is through the fears of the past. Okay, don't fear your past, just keep moving forward. This is a wild card to jump into something old and new. Okay, this is a wild card about making something new your target, your goal. Okay, the unknown is just what you need if your life is already messy. That is why we have the justice card, because if you are going into something unknown, you will probably have the sun with you, which is the positivity. Okay, this is a big positivity card, the sun. So just keep moving forward and you'll find what you are looking for. The portal is something which is taking you to different directions, and like we saw in house 12, your future, this message is probably about, you know, transcending to some new opportunity, and that is what portal is telling me about. Okay, this is just describing the welcoming change or the fluidity of life. Okay, so you just need to make the effort. Okay, don't lose focus, you will have the fruits of your hard work, and you just need to harvest and taste your investments. Like I said, there will be consequences with the justice card, and consequences only mean that you will face what you were prepared for, you will face what you did before, and you will get the fruit of it if you did something good. If you took a positive step towards your ambition, then you will receive the fruit of it. And this is the card which is just a message. This card is just telling me that you need to take care of yourself, you need to like you need to decide what kind of reward you want. Okay, now this card is Tamas, which is again a spiritual card. Okay, spiritual message. And this card is telling me that like there is density, there is dullness, and there is inertia in things. Okay, so in the month of February, probably you are like, if you are in a period of hibernation, if you are too lazy to do anything, then this is a time that you need to stay focused on your task. Okay, so that you can blossom into something else. like these three cards, I think all these cards are connected and all are telling me that there will be some sort of transformation. And tamas is a message that there will be a sort of transformation, and you need to uh, use it. Okay, you need to use this transformation to the best of things. Okay, you need to surrender and you need to be more fluid, like the fire, the water element, which is shown here. Like, you need to be more fluid, you need to be more optimistic about things, like the sun also told us, and things will be in perfect harmony. And this card is also telling me that your actions will be more in balance, and this is just an opportunity. Okay, if there is some karmic contribution, okay, this is just what is going to come in the future, and this is helping you out. So you don't need to be afraid of anything. Things will be much better than what you think. Okay, so that is it for Virgo. This is probably long, but yeah. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this reading, and please comment, like, and share. And yeah. So see you next month. This is for the month of February, this prediction. Okay, so now we are going to take a look at our Sagittarius. Sagittarius have house 1 for February, air element, sextile, fixed notation, and Uranus planet. As for the predictive cards, which are tarot and oracle decks, we will take a look at it after a while. But let's first discuss these cards. Okay, so Sagittarius is like, Sagittarius people are full of optimism. They are someone who are always, looking forward to exploring certain things, and they are always looking forward to have more freedom with what they do. So for Sagittarius, we have house 1. Okay, these are the zodiac cards. These are just messages that will happen in the month of February. So house 1 is telling me that in month of February you will need to have more individuality to you. Okay, if you're working in some field or you are studying in some field where you cannot explore yourself more, then I think that you will need to find an opportunity where you can highlight yourself, when you can show yourself more to the world, and you will not go along with the crowd, because I believe that for Sagittarius, who are very optimistic, explorative, and who are very opinionated towards freedom, they need to have some individuality towards themselves, and this is what house 1 is telling me. And they need to focus on their self-image, because if they do something bad, then there will be consequences about it. And self-image is also how they present themselves to the others. So if you are focused on your individuality, if you know how you are, if you are looking deep inside yourself, then you will probably get what your self-image is. Now this is also telling me that there needs to be an approach to life. Okay, you need to focus on your approach to life. Okay, so this entire card is more about individuality and a need to maintain your life in a very approachable manner. Like, you need to approach your life with certainty and with some motion to it. Like, you need to have some notion, like how you need to plan your life out. So that is what you need to decide with the approach to life. Okay, you need to plan things out. With the air card is an instability. Okay, because there is a lot of momentum here. Okay, so this is telling me that at an emotional level you will be very open-minded, you will have an objectivity to your task, and you will be more focused towards learning things. Okay, so Sagittarius are people who focus on exploration and freedom. So I think for you, Being open-minded is not a big deal, but yes, I'm seeing that maybe in February there will be things that will force you to be more open-minded, take a look at the things more objectively, and you will maybe need to learn certain things so that you can take a much better approach to your objectivity. Okay, whatever your objective is, whatever your target is, you will need to be more objective. You need to have some open-minded approach to it. Okay, now air is also about momentum, so you need to take care that your momentum is not too unstable. You need to find a balance. Now when it comes to the angle, which is sextile, it is more of a combination of tension and flow. Like we saw that in house 1 you are concentrating on your individuality, on your self image, and with air you are focused on being objective, on learning, on open mindedness. So this is a combination of tension and flow. Okay, there is a lot of potential in it if you can combine these two relationships, and there will be a reward for you in the situation if you are well aware of what you represent, how you need to represent it. Okay, now when it comes to the fixed card, this is all about finding stability, being persistent, being loyal, and dependability. Okay, so like we saw with air, this card is just the opposite of air, which is full of momentum. This card is telling me that Sagittarius needs to be more stable. Okay, so that you can find your individuality. You need to be persistent. If you need to learn, if you need to know the approach of life, you need to be persistent. And this is more about loyalty, which we know that Sagittarius do have. Okay, and this is about dependability. This is just telling me that if you want, you can have a support of someone else, you can depend on someone else. Okay, but you need to be loyal to them. Uh, you need to be truthful to them. Okay, and when it comes to Uranus, this is about radically changing. Okay, radical changes. So air and Uranus are like connected, like with our previous conjectures, like how I read my previous cards. Often the planets and the elements are connected to each other. Like here as well, I am finding that Uranus, which is radically changing, is connected to the air element. Air element is often about momentum, about changes. Okay, and that is why you need to be open minded, and Uranus is telling me that there will be some sort of radical change, transformation in you, which you will have to mind. Okay, if you need to have this change, whatever in future, in February, whatever changes you are seeing, you need to have some sort of stability. You need to be persistent, but you also need to, if you want support, then you can have it, but you also need to be loyal, you need to be open minded, and you need to decide your approach to life. And if you can do all that, if you can maintain the combination of tension and flow, then you will have a more rewarding situation. Okay, if you can do that, if you can mix up the individuality, the approach to life, and your open-mindedness, then you will certainly have a more better outcome to your obstacle. Now when it comes to our predictive card, I have here 6 of coins, which is 6 of pentacles. Now this card is all about gifts, generosity, charity, donation, money, community, assistance, support. Okay, this is about employment, about sharing kindness, wealth, prosperity. Okay, you will receive the power, the authority to control things. You will have the freedom to invest in certain things. Like you will be giving, you will be receiving, there will be gratitude that will be focused on you. You are being valued. Okay, you are being paid well for your help, for whatever you do. there would be reward for your hard work, there is fairness, there is equality. So this card is a very powerful card. Even if it is a minor arcana card, this card is telling me that, like, with house 1 we know that house 1 was telling us that we need to have our individuality, we will have to maintain our self image. With air card we know that we will need to be open minded, we will need to have an objectivity and learning, and there is a lot of momentum going on with Uranus and air. Okay, and with sextile we know that we needed to combine the tension and flow, and with fixed we knew that we needed to have a stability, persistence and loyalty. So with this card, which is the 6 of coin card, we know that we finally found the clues to everything, because this card is telling me that in the month of February there is a lot of authority and power that you will be receiving. Okay, you need to enjoy that authority and power, but you also need to share your share things with community, because you need to be more generous. And I think that is what is all individuality about, because if you find your self image, if you find the approach to life, you can only find that by being more authoritative in your field, by having more influence, by having more power. And if you are more generous, if you have more control about yourself, and if you are more kind in sharing your ideas and ideology, money and donations with the community, then you will probably find prosperity if you can do that. And that is what our sextile guide was telling us. It was a combination of tension and flow, and here we have a combination of both, because in February this card is telling me that in your situation, with the way things are with you, you will find a perfect approach to individuality and self-image. You will find out that you can invest in things, but you need to be more in control of things, and that is how you can go forward with this card. But this is just a general context. Now when in going towards the love and relationship card, then this card is telling me that, like, 6 of Pentacles is a good card to get, because it is an indication that you and your partner will be kind and generous towards each other. So make sure you maintain the balance of give and take in the relationship, and it should go from strength to strength. Okay, you should be experiencing a period of prosperity and positivity when it appears, when this card appears. So if you are single, then the 6 of Pentacles indicates that you will meet someone who will be generous and kind to you. So it can also be an indicator that being generous with your time and energy may lead you to meet someone new. Okay, be open-minded and giving, and the universe will reward you for that. Like we saw in air card, you need to be open-minded. So you see how everything is connected with everything, and this card is probably telling me just the facts that we needed to know for the month of February. Now when it comes to money and career, this card is again a good card for it, because it indicates that you are being employed and you are being valued in your workplace. Okay, but that is something that will happen if you focus on yourself more. Okay, so this card is, if you are job hunting and if you are considering changing career, like radical changes, if you are considering some sort of change, if you are considering some sort of success, then you will probably find it if you change your mentality towards your work, or maybe if you want to change your career option. So this card signifies that someone in a powerful position might be generous towards you, like dependability. You may be getting some sort of support in the month of February from someone in a higher position if you're doing your job, or if you are looking forward to business. And this could take the form of like a boss or a powerful business associate offering you a financial bonus or giving you their time, support, or advice. Like if you are in a business, this card can symbolize a bank or investor investing in your business. And in a financial context, the Six of Pentacles tarot card is very good omen, signifying gifts and generosity. The card can also signify charity, charitable donations, and as such, you may either be the benefactor or the beneficiary of generosity when this card appears. Okay, so like this card also represents wealth and prosperity, and it also represents financial rewards that you have earned. So if you have been working hard, expect to start reaping the benefits of it. Okay, and when it comes to health, now the our health card is also like, it signifies good health, like a general health and wellness. And if you have been dealing with an illness, then this card can indicate that you may need to reach out for help or support from the others, okay, so that you can heal better. Okay, now this is done. We will find out what this is about. This is a message from the universe, from the spirits, and this is a star family card. Now star family card is all about like being a part of a team, being a part of a soul. Okay, like this is a call for support. Okay, so maybe you will have to support someone or they will be supporting you, but this card certainly shows me that there is some sort of support going on. Okay, but yeah, if support is needed, don't hesitate to turn around and look for one, and don't feel like you're alone. Find your own family. Okay, like don't fear judgment, like feel the nature around you. We all are supporting you. So like some way or another, you are supported, you will be supported. So grace yourself with patience and loyalty and see where it takes you. Like with fixed card also, we talked about loyalty and dependability, and these two cards are sort of a message towards, like if you want to find your stability, and if you want to be more persistent and open, you need to be open-minded, and you will need the support and patience for it. Okay, so find your own sea of knowledge, your wisdom, like we saw with the air card, and the opinion from others are only your tools to a greater good. Okay, don't mind the opinion that they have. You need to be focused on individuality, on self-image, and your approach to life. And for that, you need to know that you are not alone. Okay, and trust your mind. It is always it has like it has like trust your mind. Okay, but don't lose confidence on the way. So you need to be confident about that. Okay, for that you probably need to learn yourself way out. Now when we think about our next card, which is a message from the spirits and deities and gods, then we have the Tantra card. Now Tantra card, this card is in reverse. Now we're probably thinking that a reverse is not a good, but in miracle cards the reverse is also great card. Okay, this is just a different sort of message when you get an upright card. So when it comes to reverse card, this card is all about finding a balance of masculine and feminine energy. So this is probably like you might be facing some sort of judgment or opinion. Okay, like I say that when you are finding your individuality with the house 1 card, then this card is telling me that you will probably face some sort of judgment or opinions from others, and you are probably facing some gossip or competitive ego, or maybe separation or detachment, or maybe there is some sort of jealousy about something, or maybe people are manipulating you. So this is a moment that you need to reflect. Okay, you need to take some time out for yourself and you need to reflect on it, so that you can consider what the external world is reflecting and what you yourself are steering towards. So this is a card which is telling me that you need to be strong, you need to be brave, and you need to consider things, okay, objectively, so that you can find your way out. Okay, and this entire thing is, everything is connected, and I would be glad if you found this message interesting, because things are good and things are going your way, Sagittarius. Okay, so yeah, thank you for listening to me, and thank you for being here. Please like, subscribe, and share, and yeah, focus on the subscribe word because I need more subscribers. Anyway, I hope that you like this reading, and stay tuned for the next month. In the next month, like, stay tuned for the next month. No, March, February, March. I won't travel now. Bye bye.